everybody. Welcome again to Kirsty Interviews. I'm really excited today to be here with Cherie. Now, Cherie is a successful FIFO wife who I've actually known for quite some time, actually since I published my book. And she's also a wanderlust photography hobbyist who is the creator and admin of one of the largest FIFO support groups on Facebook. It's called FIFO Workers, Wives and Partners, and also FIFO Support Services. She's amazing the way she manages it all, the support she gives to our community, and I'm delighted to be interviewing her today and talking to her about things that I think you're going to find really important. So Cherie, tell me a little bit, or tell us all a little bit about your FIFO experience.
Okay, I've been a FIFO wife for 12 years. At the start of that, I didn't know what that meant. It was quite interesting to have a partner that worked a long way away and that wasn't home for weeks on time. But it's been a pretty amazing journey, really.
Yeah, 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years and so many amazing things in between. Massive struggles, but massive highs, like getting to go many places that we wouldn't have if we hadn't have been FIFO.
Sure. Yeah, because you've been overseas quite a few times, haven't you?
We have, and every time that my husband's done training, we've always followed him. So we've got to go to different parts of Australia, which, I'd never been to WA before he started working in WA.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty amazing thing too.
Yeah, so after doing it for 12 years and also having those great experiences and benefits from being in FIFO, what do you think has been able to help you stay happy and stay centered and keep going with it?
My biggest thing is communication, always keeping the communication gates open.
Yeah.
Texting, phone, whatever communication you have to utilize. At the moment, ours is only Facebook messaging because there is no phone reception, which was really weird after so long of always being able to phone. Yeah. So you have to get very good at texting, sort of Facebook messaging sort of thing.
And so that's the thing I get asked a lot, because I actually don't keep in touch with my husband every day. At the moment we can't, but even when we can, we sort of didn't text or ring every day, and some couples do, and I don't think there's any right or wrong around that. It's really whatever suits the particular couple. But when you say keeping in contact and that communication when they're away, what works for you the best? Do you talk every day, or?
We normally do sort of Facebook message most days, like just even can be just basic, like good morning, good night sort of thing like that. Massive with having a child, she wants to be able to say whatever she needs to say to dad, whatever's happened at school or something funny, or so we go with that sort of thing. But some days there isn't much more than the pleasantries to say. Yeah. And other days it's like your fingers get sore from typing it all out.
Yeah, I think that's important for people to remember, that you're not getting further apart emotionally if you're not in touch all the time. And there's a different things work for different families, and depending how long you've been doing it as well. Because when the first happens, it's good all the time, but then it does start to you get into a routine, don't you?
You do. There's massive routine that you just get on with it, and it just
And you see in your groups, you see a lot of what people are going through, and you see a lot of the issues arising. What do you think there is one common issue for a lot of people in FIFO life?
I think a lot of it is lack of communication or lack of being heard.
Yeah.
So both parties being very busy and not being able to get the things that they need through to the other.
Yeah.
And I do see a lot of workers feel like they don't belong when they come home, which is a massive struggle for them.
Yeah, that transition back into home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was delighted when I found out you read my book. And so what do you think in Separated by Work, how did that help you? Because you were already in FIFO Life for, over 10 years then. Was there anything in there that you found helpful?
I found the making sure that your cup is full before filling others' cups.
Yeah.
Massive. Absolutely massive, because it was something that I was pouring so much of my energy into my daughter and my husband, and I was left with so little that I couldn't give anymore. So to just change a few little things and make sure that my cup's always full, but then give from the overflow was absolutely massive.
Yeah.
And then talking about resilience, like some days it's a massive rough sea, other days it's like a mirror lake. But being resilient to be able to float on both of those water passages, massive. And there was one other one. What else? Relationships. So there was a lot of food for thought in your relationship chapter 2 for letting friendships just float by that don't serve me anymore. I don't get any validation from them, or they don't understand, or what else? Sorry. That I don't feel inspired or supported, and then I just had to let them go and not feel bad, because they're not serving either of us anymore.
Yeah.
And that's massive, to not feel guilty for letting a massively long friendship go, but it's not either fault, it's just that they're not serving. It's not serving anyone anymore.
That's right. And it's not always easy, but it's necessary, isn't it? Especially in the life that we live, because there is, it comes with its own unique set of challenges. It comes with times we really need support. And if we're not getting that right support, it really adds to the load that we're carrying. And so it really, FIFO Life, whether you work apart or whether you work together, there's similar things that happen in relationships, but FIFO does magnify those, and that goes along with the friendship thing too. If friends aren't being supportive, FIFO will magnify that for us. And so it's really important that we have that self-care. We're aware of what's going on around us, we're aware of that support, and we're aware of how we're communicating as authentically as we can to others. So you've hit the nail on the head. There's some really key points there. So thank you so much, Cherie, for talking to me today, and to everybody else. Your wisdom is just inspiring, and the amount of time you've done it, and the way you take care of your group and give people a voice and to be heard there is amazing. Thank you so much. Keep doing it. And there's links down below for Cherie's group. So please go in and join in the conversation. Thank you so much, Cherie.
Thank you for having me.